Hey guys, how you doing? This is January 2019, and this is the latest Kodi update. I'm actually showing it to you, excuse me, on my Amazon box, which you can certainly download and everything. Takes a little bit to be able to get it on there, but what I'm going to do to make things easier on this video is pretty much just show you as far as the Kodi, as far as the TV and movie capabilities, as far as what you're able to look at. As well as be able to watch movies, TV, and things of that nature. In a second, when it comes up here, there's a whole bunch of different sections of Kodi that it can take you into. And again, basically the emphasis of this video is going to be for showing you what it can do as far as TV and movie capabilities. So I'm starting the box up now. Takes a couple of seconds to get things up and underway and everything. While this is loading up, you really have to take a look as far as, what you're spending these days, as far as, for example, your local cable provider or what have you. Between internet and then all your TVs and channels and movies and everything, you can easily be knocking on 120 to like 150 bucks a month, if not sometimes close to $200 a month. The advantage about this is all this content is stuff that is completely accessible through streaming sources and everything. It's a lot of people have asked me, said, well, gee, as far as being able to access this stuff, am I breaking the law or anything? Well, I usually answer that question with, well, when was the last time that the YouTube police showed up to get you for watching an uploaded video? All this content that you're seeing is all uploaded content from different sources and everything. So, again, basically what this will be is, again, just showing you as far as what it can do. I love it because I'm able to pretty much watch any TV and movies and things like that on demand. So, and it just really, really comes in handy. So you can see it's opening up right about now and everything. It takes about a minute or a half once to start the box up because it's a whole bunch of stuff in there. But you can see right here Kodi with this little blue marker right here like that as far as being able to get into the program. You just click on that diamond. And again, Kodi's going to open up. In this case, for example, it's saying preparing for first run. This is a fresh download, so it's going to be able to start itself up and everything. And I'm going to kind of walk you through a couple of the different things here. This is what's called the titanium build, and the titanium build is one of the best ones out there. Has just about everything you could possibly imagine as far as being able to access different things. And there it is right there, so we see titanium. So in a second or two, it's going to open up, and I'm going to kind of walk you through the different categories as far as what's what and what's where, and then I'll show you as far as how to be able to do things. The main menu, you're really not going to really have to deal with or anything. I'm going to kind of come back to that in a second. I'm going to start with the movies and the TV, and then I'll come back to this. But let's say, for example, you want to watch a TV show. So you're going to just simply click on it, and you can do one of a couple things. You can search, or you can pick a search engine to search for. Kind of think of it like Google or Yahoo. I mean, those are search engines. In Kodi, there's a few different ones: Supremacy, Deceit, Loci, Jaya, Incursion, Firecat, Yoda. I usually use the Yoda and Supremacy search engines. I find that they've been faster. You usually pick up things. If you want to, you can search it that way, or you can pick a search engine to do searching for you. So in this case, I'm going to pick the Supremacy search engine. I've found it's been pretty quick. And as you can see, obviously it comes up really quickly as well. So you can watch your TV shows depending on what you're looking for. You say, gee, what's highly rated? What's some of the best viewed ones out there? What are the most popular? What are trending? You can actually go back if you want to. For example, let's go by genres. What are you looking for? Do you want to watch action-based TV shows? Do you want to watch crime-based family shows, fantasy shows, horror, I don't know, on down the line? You can pick your category and do what you want to do. If you want to go by network and kind of thinking it like the old-fashioned way as far as a TV and a remote and actually accessing your networks, there's your networks right there. You'll see some different ones: A&E, ABC, CBS, different channels which are on there. You're going to see some channels you know, channels you don't know. The best thing is taking the time to go through this and finding different things that you might like. You might see a channel or some content, and you might really like what you see. If you want to search, for example, like new episodes of a TV show that's going to be coming on, or if you want to search by actor, or if you just want to go into the generalized search, which is what I usually do. So I'm just going to pick a program at random. One of my favorite ones from days gone by, 2.5 Men. I thought it was a funny comedy. But you'll notice I'm just going to type the word 2. I'm not going to type the whole 2.5 Men. So I'm going to click on that, click on Done, and now as you can see in the lower right-hand corner it says Working, and sure enough, it found 2.5 Men. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it, and again, this could be for any of your TV shows or favorites, whatever. It's going to show you all the seasons, and you can click on exactly whatever particular season you want. Let's say season 3. Now, what's going to happen is, since I've watched these before, you'll notice the check marks on the right-hand side. So it's kind of cool because it'll let me know if there's a particular program that I watched before. But what I'll do is, let's say, maybe let's pick on, I don't know, I'll just, pick on a particular cat one right here. This is going to be season 3, episode 13. So now what's going to happen is it's going to go in and it's going to be doing a whole bunch of searching as far as any uploaded content that's gone in there. This search engine, you'll notice a little countdown timer on the right-hand side where it says time elapsed. It usually takes about 30 seconds to go through, and it's going to find a whole bunch of upload servers where this was uploaded to. And so I'm going to kind of show you some different things about the upload servers and what to look for and how to get to the program quicker. You kind of have to, while this is doing its thing, you have to change your thinking a little bit as far as, for example, like selecting Channel 5 or Channel 7 or whatever your favorite channel is as far as watching content. More along the lines as far as you're going to search for the program and you're going to search for, where the program has been uploaded. So you see all these things right here, Big Vid, eStream, Vid2Do, and on down the line. These are all search engines, search engine upload results as far as different servers that are out there where this program is on. Now, I'm going to show you as far as a difference as far as being able to watch the program one way versus watching it another way. So I'm going to show you, let's go to MovePod. Now, here's the program which was uploaded to this particular one here. So when I click on that, so there it is right now. It's looking on MovePod, and it's trying to find it, seeing if it's on there, and it should. And if it finds it, it looks like it's going to right now because a little working in the right-hand corner there. And let's take a look here. And sure enough, there's the program right there. I don't like that at all, like that. So it shows the program and then whatever. I'll just go ahead and I'll stop it there. You can obviously see the program is loading and playing. Okay? But sometimes, for example, you might get to one and it's going to look something like, bear with me one second here while I find one here. Let's go to DA Clips. Now, what's going to happen is sometimes it's going to ask me to go to a streaming server to be able to go to on my phone and to be able to get that program and to be able to watch it that way. So basically what I have to do is I have to, it might do it or it might not. Let's find out here. See if it probably redoes the opening scene, and sure enough it does. Let's see if I can find one right here. Okay, FlashX, I know it does this particular one here. And I'm just showing you this. Usually you don't see this too much, but on rare occasion it does happen. There it is right there. Okay, so it's basically saying to watch this particular video, go to that particular website on your phone or on your computer or whatever and simply click on Pair. Now, the one that I usually use, if for some reason a program doesn't open, and I'll put my phone in front right here, is this one called OpenLoad, O-P-E-N-L-O-A-D. I don't know how well you can see that, but again, OpenLoad or olpair.com. What I usually do is you'll see this, and on the bottom, when you first go to the site, it's not showing it now because I've already been to the site. Okay, so now if I don't do anything like that, it actually times out and it opens up the program. But if you don't want to deal with that, you would simply just go to whatever one of those websites are, you click on it with your phone, and what it does is it opens up the stream. What you do if you do that, you want to make sure your Wi-Fi and your networking or the box where you can be is going to be on the same frequency or same Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so the ones I usually find, and you can stop the video as you see fit to be able to go through these. The ones I find that work best for me is going to be, if you don't want to have to deal with all that techno mumbo jumbo, I usually find that MovePod, Stream and Go, OpenLoad, like that if you want to be able to have the consistent stream as well, if you want to go to the site, if none of them are acting or showing the site up as well. Let's see if I can find the other one here. Rapid Video is also a really good one. MovePod, I believe I said. And Vidzi is another good one as well, too. So again, these are just all different upload servers, but as you can see, obviously the program opened and it started playing. Okay? But now let's take it to a little bit of a different level here. And so now what will happen is we'll go back to the menu and we'll click on Movies. So let's do the exact same thing. But in this particular case here, it's going to, again, search. Okay, so I'm going to just click on any search engine. Like I said, you showed them all at the bottom. I'll just click on Yoda just for a kick. There's going to be a whole bunch of different search engines with different names, but basically the premise is that's exactly what they're going to be doing as far as taking you to uploaded stream content. And again, you can see genres of the movie. What I like in this particular category is I can go by year. So if I want to see, let's jump into the year category for a section here. So 2019, of course, so we're working our way back. But let's say you want to jump back old school. What was the hottest movies back in 1996? So I can go through and I can click on, and it's going to take a couple seconds here and search and see what was the really, really good ones from back in the day. And you can go through and look at them, and sure enough, okay, Mars Attacks, Twister, and you can see actually in the lower right-hand corner it gives you a little screenshot of what the outside of the DVD box might have looked like. Jerry Maguire, Scream, on down the line. Okay, so again, The Rock, great movie. Birdcage, Robin Williams, a real funny one too as well. You get the idea. You can go back and select by the years, or you can also go again, and like I said, most popular, what was really hot as far as in the box office. If you really want to, as far as seeing movies which are in the theaters, believe it or not, sometimes content makes it up here as far as movies that are currently in the theaters. So let's jump in and take a look and see if we can actually find maybe some of the new stuff that's maybe in the theaters or new or what have you. It's probably going to take a couple seconds to be able to find some of that stuff, so bear with it. But again, this is all uploaded content. Now, people say, well, what's the difference? Okay, well, when you think about it, back in the day, when Napster and all those other things came out, those were downloaded items. For example, people were downloading music, they were saving them onto whatever their computers or whatever and being able to play this. With this stuff, this is all uploaded content. You cannot save this onto any type of device. Okay, you're basically watching what's what, and everything like that. So, okay, Bird Box is really popular. Okay, the favorite. Let's just for kicks, let's go to Bird Box here and click on it. Yeah, we'll take a look and see what we got as far as selections here. Sometimes it'll show a listing of the movie, and then it might be on there, or it might have been taken down. You never know. Sometimes movies are here today, gone tomorrow, and sometimes they're there and they stay there. So again, right now the search engine is going through and trying to find out some different ones here. While it's doing it, you see all these zeros and ones at the top of the screen. It's looking for the movies in different platforms like 4K or 1080p or 720 standard definition. Right now it's already found over 400 links for this one particular one here. So 3 of them are in 1080 platforms, 6 of them are in 720 platform, 393 in standard definition for about 402 of them. So it's still going to take a couple seconds and look, and we'll take a look and click on it and see what we can get here and see what the quality is here, and go from there. But again, think about this again, like I said, coming back to your cable bill. I mean, how much money are you being able to save and being able to do things here? So now, something I'll let you about, for example, like you see with this particular one here, we see the first one says Stream and Go. It's 1080p. Will that movie come across in fantastic definition? Absolutely. However, you want to make sure you have a lot of broadband to be able to pull that movie. So you can do it that way, or again, you can kind of scroll down. I'll just go to the one that says Open Load just for kicks and everything like that. It doesn't give you any definition as far as what it is, but let's try and open it up and see what we get here. So it's looking for the source right now, and let's see if it found it. Let's take a look here. It looks like it is because it says working in the lower right-hand corner. And let's see what we get. So there we go. Sure enough. Okay, so Bird Box 2018. And so here we go. Here's our program right there. So there's our movie right there. Stuff that's already out. That could be in the theaters or whatever it is. And there it is right there, right on your screen as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll go back. But now, let's have a little bit of fun. Let's really kind of go old school. Let's say, gee, you know what? I would love to and I actually kind of did this earlier like that just so I'll let you know here. I said, what about a really old movie? Let's say like Casablanca or something back from the 40s. So sure enough, there it is. I just click on it. And it's going to take a couple of seconds here to find it and everything. Again, there's going to be many, many servers it's on, so it takes a minute or two to find it and everything. But again, coming back to like what I said earlier, how much money are you spending as far as on your cable bill, your provider, or whatever it is? And maybe you're not getting the shows that you want to be able to watch, or maybe you are, or maybe you like this custom capability as far as being able to find stuff. This is what I like about this as far as I can go back. I mean, when was the last time I saw this movie or if I wanted to watch it? But now, for all intents and purposes, it's on demand. So again, the working thing like that. So again, we'll just go through and I'll just go ahead and pick on a random server. I don't know, let's click on Vidsy just for kicks. I don't know. Let's see what we get here. So again, if you can't find it on one server, or if you get some type of message, or you have to click on something to go to another site, click on the next link. If for some reason you will find it one way or the other. If worse comes to worse, and if for some reason it can't find the movie, even if I say it's listed, maybe it was on there, but for some reason it got taken down. I have no idea, but in the meantime, it's going to take a look and see if we can find this particular one. So we'll give it a couple seconds here. As far as while it's looking for the movie, our bill has dropped significantly. We were paying in the neighborhood of around a couple $100 a month, and now we're pretty much paying next to nothing. So, looks like it found it. We'll give it a second here and see what we come with here. And, alright, so in this particular case, like it said that it was on that particular server, so it's not, and that's not a problem. So we'll go, I don't know, pick on Move Share, just for kicks. Alright, so again, sometimes it's listed, then maybe sometimes it gets taken off the server, you never know. So we'll try another one. Coming back again to the pricing, like what I was talking about, saving yourself a phenomenal amount of money. I mean, I think right now, as far as, I mean, just our regular monthly internet bill, I think we're probably paying like $50 a month, but we're saving $150 off of channels and other things that we weren't watching, because now we can go ahead and do this. So again, you have to kind of change your mindset and thinking as far as watching your TV programs. If you want to do it like I showed you earlier and you want to go network by network, you can do that as well. If you don't, again, this is the other way as far as being able to search. So yeah, it might take another minute or two to turn around to get the content that you want to watch. But again, you're getting the content that you want to watch and not necessarily as far as what that particular TV channel is showing you at that particular time. So it looks like it's finding it. We'll give it another second or two here. Personally, I've used this system for quite some time, saved myself, well, $150 a month times a year or times a couple of years. I mean, that's added up. I mean, saving myself, $1,700 a year. I mean, yeah, that's a nice little vacation somewhere. So, looks like the little working thing is doing its thing here. We'll take a look and see if we can find it. And let's see, it's spinning around here. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Well, look at that. Casablanca from 1942. So, you can watch the movie right there. And again, I'll stop it. You can obviously see that the movie is playing. So, so that's just a small idea, guys. Let me go back towards the main screen and I'll show you a couple of other things you can do. They get the main menu right here. For example, settings, file manager, skin settings, you're really not going to bother with. Video add-ons. When you click on this, each one of these are the different servers, like you saw, like the search engines at the bottom of the screen. So each one of these is a search engine. I usually work with the ones that I see on the screen. Let me go back to the TV shows. So, I mean, they're all right there when they come already loaded on there. But if you want to pick a different search engine to look for stuff, you can. I mean, a good example, this one right here that says Jaya. It's a good search engine, but I've noticed it takes significantly longer than the other ones. Again, I usually do Supremacy and I do Yoda. Well, I find them been the two fastest. As far as going back, let me get back to the main menu. Program add-ons, music add-ons. Music add-ons, kind of think of it like you're going to YouTube. And you can actually download YouTube as a download as far as a video add-on. You could click on it and it will give you a list of stuff to download and you could download YouTube. And that's what music add-ons does. Personally, I would find if you wanted to download YouTube or find it and do it and listen to music that way, that's fine. As far as going over here, so go over here to educational films. All I'm going to say about this particular area, this is your adult content. Okay, so should you want to watch adult content, that's all well and good. You click on it right now, and what it's going to do is it's actually, so if for some reason we got kids 18 and under who probably shouldn't be watching stuff right here, you can basically block this by entering a PIN, okay? And the PIN to unlock it is 2017. I'm going to get out of that because obviously depending on what somebody wants to watch or not watch. IPTV, if for any reason you want to watch international programming, you can do that as well. I'm not really going to get into that a lot and everything because it's just, again, it's more international, concentrating more on USA here. Sports. What you can do is I usually find, for example, if you want to watch, for example, different things. If you notice at the top here, you see NFL, NHL. A lot of times with that, I'm not going to really go into a lot of detail. You can click on those links. A lot of times they might be games which went by, and you can usually either watch the full game or watch the highlight reels, depending on what's available. Kids Zone, right here, and the next one right here. Again, for example, if there's certain movies that kids want to watch, like G-rated or PG, and on down the line, you can do that. Latino, obviously like that for a Spanish-speaking community. As far as any movies or shows, you want to do that. Android apps, there are some apps which you can download onto your streaming box to be able to do that. And then we're back again to the main menu. So realistically, that's it in a kind of a real quick snapshot. Hopefully this answers a lot of your questions and everything. But again, realistically, the 1-minute synopsis, you're dropping your bill significantly. You're paying what would have been like $120, $150, $200 a month, and that's going bye-bye. All you're doing is you're paying for your internet. I would suggest the absolute minimum streaming speed you need is usually about 7 megabytes a second download from your internet provider. Personally, I would suggest a higher one like 25, 30, 50. The pricing isn't too bad for it. And overall, I mean, you're saving yourself a phenomenal amount of money, a bunch of time. You're able to watch what you want to watch as well. So again, and a lot of people, and actually another quick thing, people say, well, what about my local channels? What you can do is you can actually, remember if we went to Android apps, so you can actually go into there, and what you can do is, let's say, for example, there was a local, for example, like A&E, there's an app to be able to watch it, okay? Or you can go on down the line, or what you can also do is you can go in and download, for example, one of your local favorite TV shows. For example, I live in the area which serves the Boston area and the Massachusetts and New England-based areas. You can go to their website, for example, one of the major TV stations, download their app on the Android apps, where you see in the download thing in the upper right-hand corner, and click on it, and you can actually get that app, and you can watch the local content through that particular channel. Or again, you can go, for example, let's say in the Boston area, like ABC serves Channel 5. So you could either go to ABC, like I showed you earlier, and do it that way, or you could actually go to the local provider, in this case, let's say Boston, for example, and go to that and download their content as far as their app and put it right there on your box. So everything pretty much all at your fingertips, guys. So again, hopefully this answered your questions and everything. Any questions or concerns, like content, like or comment or subscribe if you like, and answer them the best we can for you. And hopefully we did so. All right, so enjoy and have a great day.